So hello everybody, this is Nicole Kirksey of CoachNicole.com, the author of The God Assets, God's Investment in You and What to Do with It, and the founder of the Called and Qualified Collective Women's Leadership Group. Hello and welcome to September 10th. Oh my goodness. 1/3 of the month is already gone and I don't even know what to do with myself. Like I'm still in denial, really, about summer ending. But I promised that I would be much more active on this page and share much more information with you, not only about my book, but what I'm up to, and hopefully these messages can be a blessing to you. So I mentioned inside of the Called and Qualified Collective, my group of women leaders who are looking to care for themselves well and to love the life that they're living. I mentioned in that group how it is self-improvement month. And so every day I'm doing a post about ways that we can, of course, take a look at ourselves and improve what we're up to. And today I saw a post from someone outside of my group. It's a group post by my friend and my coach and my almost birthday sister, Diane Cunningham. So shout out to Diane. How you doing? But in Diane's group, she posted a question that I was going to post in my group, but I was like, let me pause and think about this. Diane asked the question, what are 3 things that you want to improve about yourself? Which is a more than reasonable question for self-improvement month, right? But when I got the question, I had to sit and I had to pause, and I had 2 answers and neither one of them made any sense. My first answer to the question of the 3 things I want to prove about myself in self-improvement month particularly is everything. There's nothing in my life that I don't think can be improved. Even those things that are going well, even those things I'm amazing at already, and I do have things that I'm amazing at. Even those things that I've been working on and getting better at day after day, those commitments that I've made that I'm doing well, they can all still get better. As long as I'm here, I have room to improve because I know I'm not perfect. And that's not the goal. The goal is just to be the best me I can be. Particularly at this point in my life, I'm thinking about what it means to be a good and faithful servant. What does that mean? What does that look like in my life? And how can I do more of that? So really, there's nothing, like I said, that can't be improved. But that's unreasonable. It's unreasonable to just look at your life and say, fix everything like something is wrong. I don't see it that way. I just know that there's room to advance. So that was one answer, everything, and that's not 3 things. But the other answer was nothing. Was nothing, which is basically the same as the first answer, right? Because ultimately, if I'm constantly growing and changing and moving forward, then I know that there's not just certain things that I need to necessarily nitpick unless I'm off balance or in a crisis or I see something that needs to be addressed, right? So at least for me, working with the women that I work with, sharing with the women I share with, I know self-improvement month has been a struggle for me. Because I really always want us to look at the goodness that God has placed in us. The name of my book is called The God Assets, God's Investment in You and What to Do with It. So you're already fantastic. You're already amazing. God has already made so many investments in you. You are the image bearer of the emperor and the creator of the universe. How can you not already be fantastic? You already are. So really what it is to me that any of us can do during self-improvement month is to be more of that awesome, fantastic, invested person that God has made us to be. How can we invest more in our own assets and share more of those with the world? We benefit and everybody around us benefits as well. So the book, I have to hold it up every time, The God Assets, God's Investment in You and What to Do with It. Talks about 9 different assets. It talks about our faith. It talks about what our values are. It talks about our dreams and aspirations, which can change all through our lives. It talks about our abilities and our natural strengths. It takes a strengths approach to what's happening for us to build on those strengths that we already have rather than focusing on things that we want to fix all the time. We have styles of ways that we lead other people and ways that we resolve conflicts when conflicts arise, because they always do. They always do. our personal experiences, things that we've been through. We have a story, we have a testimony, we have something to share to other people to help them to get through. No matter what it's about, that is an investment in our lives that God has made. We have spiritual gifts, each and every one of us, and each and one of us has a unique personality and a temperament that will that helps us to learn certain ways. So just taking a look at those things, just being self-reflective, is one way that we can improve ourselves, because we'll see things that are already great about us and more in different creative ways to use those things. That's one way that we can improve. So I really hope that you grab a copy of the book for yourself for Self-Improvement Month. If you would love to, I'm going to drop it in the post below, so you can go right to it and get it if you don't have it already. But there's also stuff on my blog at coachnicole.com that you can read to help you to really just reflect on areas in your life that you want to improve this month and beyond, that are based already on the strengths and the talents, the abilities, and the resources that you have that connect you to God and that are connected to your calling and your service. So where I am, the weather is not great, so I'm going to be in this office all day working on office things and doing those things, because this weekend where I am is supposed to be fabulous and I hope to rest and relax. So I hope that your plan for your next couple of days is a great one. Reach out to me and enjoy Self-Improvement Month. Take care.